I've been wild since my teenagers. High-speed chases, smoking weed in parking lots of police stations. Couple CDs in my Discman, it was Pocket Nirvana. Skateboard deck was painted with the topless pic of Madonna. The rule, I'm the same young buckaroo. Beat a dudes for a mother dunkaroo. School, the president of the world too.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and yo, fresh off the press, we got that new Tom MacDonald, Adam Calhoun, and Nova Rockafeller. What is a duckaroo? Can someone fill me in? Didn't he just say duckaroo? What is a duckaroo? Because I am unfamiliar with that, Tom. But hey, let's get familiar, baby. Let's get into this one. You guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you rock with the vibe, subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
40-year-old boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Before that, don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I'm a hip-hop artist, so I have music videos, parodies, remixes, but also we do original content in the form of interviews. We got an epic interview with Tech 9 on the channel, with Ren, and we're working on some big interviews. This weekend, we have a legend of freestyle hip-hop. Gonna sit here, kick some freestyles, do some interviewing, all that type of stuff. So when you support the original content, it allows us to create more and keep things moving. So let's just bring it back, dude. Like he just starts right away. And yo, this beat is kind of a banger. Let me make sure this is turned up in here because I'm trying to wang this joint. All right, here we go, you guys. Tom MacDonald, Adam Calhoun, and Nova Rockafeller. Chrome, sitting on Chrome. Y'all remember Master Ace? Sitting on Chrome. Yeah, every time I hear a sitting on Chrome, that old school Master Ace, baby. Let's go.
I've been wild since my teenagers. High-speed chases, smoking weed in parking lots of police stations. Couple CDs in my Discman, it was Pocket Nirvana. Skateboard deck was painted with the topless pic of Madonna. The rule, I'm the same young buckaroo. Beat a dudes for a mother dunkaroo. School, the president of the world too. This, them, that, you. I'm a problem, been disturbing the peace. Bourbon bottles and vodka, my Honda swerved through the streets. Middle finger's been waving since I was barely 13. And you might die tonight if you decide you're riding with me. Still the illest cracker rapping, yeah, they all been hating. Losing space for tattoos on my face, my hair is always braided. Mama crying, happy tears, her baby boys finally made it. Never look in mirrors, I get nervous seeing someone famous. I had a pack of cigarettes and didn't give a I was bad to the bone. Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up, but the rims were chrome. Flat road, just a bunch of hoes trying to see life like the glass half full. Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up, but the rims were chrome. I was wild since a child.
Yo, this is a banger. This is a banger. All right, what do I want to attack first? The bars, dope. There's a scheme in there at the end, the mirror, where he says, I get nervous looking at famous people. I don't look in the mirror. I get nervous seeing famous people. There's a scheme there that's really dope that's set up from the moment where he starts saying about the tattoos on his face, the braids, and then my mama is happy because I made it. And all of that is a scheme leading up to that punchline, and that's a bar. But I love this because even in the hook, he's talking about what he was, like where he came from, the things he has done. And it's, you know, it's kind of wild. Like we were all different when we were in our youth. And it's, anyways, this is crazy. This is a dope track. The beat. Mwah! Sprinkle me, bae. Sprinkle me. What's that? Sprinkle me, bae, with some seasoning, with some flavor. The beat, incredible. I love the lyrics. The hook I like as well. I actually rock with the hook. The beat drops out during the hook, and it's just like, sit it on Crow. It just reminds me, too, because I had a Honda. I had a Honda Accord. Not that year. Mine was older, but it was that same color, which is crazy. But it wasn't on chrome, okay? Couldn't afford the chrome. But I remember my first car was a Ford Festiva. Oh, my God. It was so trash. Yo, but that's what this reminds me of. My Ford Festiva, and I put a 12 a sub in it, a 12-inch sub woofer and an amp and I would just wang. And because I was 16, right? I worked all summer, bought the car from Pops. And, you know, and because I was the only one with a car, I was still cool. Even though it was the wackest, corniest car in the world, it was still like, yo, I got a car. You don't, mother sucker. You know what I mean? So, hey, I was still cool, but I had to put the 12-inch sub in it and just bump. And that's what is funny. He's in a clunker, right? But they put chrome on it. It's like, yo, at least I got the chrome wheels. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to this scheme, though. It was kind of in the end. I liked that. I liked how it built up.
Finally made it. Never look in mirrors. I get nervous seeing someone famous.
I never look in mirrors. I get nervous seeing someone famous. But it came from this scheme right here.
And you might die tonight if you decide you're riding with me. Still the illest cracker rapping, yeah, they all been hating. Losing space for tattoos on my face, my hair is always braided. Mama crying, happy tears, her baby boys finally made it. Never look in mirrors, I get nervous seeing someone famous. I had a pack of cigarettes and didn't give a
You know what's crazy too is people, if you're not familiar with Tom, like he's sober, he's going through all these changes, you know, they're super patriotic. So when I hear this, it's like a time capsule rap. Because you can hear it in the hook, he's saying it, but it's cool to go back and be like, oh, this is what they were about. This is about at least what he's about.
I had a pack of cigarettes and didn't give a I was bad to the bone. Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up, but the rims were chrome. Flat road, just a bunch of hoes trying to see life like the glass half full. Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up, but the rims were chrome. I was wild since a child, talk, I'ma lose control. Young kid, didn't have a car, cruise control, always sitting passenger. My buddy drove a Saturn, roll up the weed, pass it, now we all laughing. Smoke the blunt till it's gone, laps all ashes. Jump out for fun, run up, get that kick. Soundtrack of my life, old dirty bastard. Tupac, Biggie, Nas, it's all classic. Every Tuesday, new CD out the plastic. Ditch school, smoke weed, drink till I blasted. Master P was killing it, Lil Wayne was real then. East Coast had it unlocked like you can't get in. I remember the first time I heard Many Men, and I'd still be rapping if there never was an Eminem. Who the f you talking to? Fitter hats and Tim boots. I'll kill any rapper and whoever sent you. I had a pack of cigarettes and didn't give a I was bad to the bone. Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up, but the rims were chrome.
Hold on, man. Tom's outfits are about to distract me from how crazy Adam's verse was. And he did the same thing. This is like I'm saying, like they're talking about their past, which is cool to hear. Damn, his eyes look nuts in that. What the hell? Wow. But it's crazy to hear, but I relate. I wonder how old. I should look up how old Adam is, because we might be the same age. Because when he said the soundtrack of my life, ODB, y'all remember the yeah, baby, I like it raw. You remember that album cover with the food stamp, the food stamp card or welfare card or whatever? That album, classic. But he said he's the Biggie, Nas. What else did he say? Pac. I'm like, bro, yeah, Adam, yeah. I concur. They just talking about their life. What's funny, he said his homie had a Saturn, and my homie had a Saturn, right? And he let me borrow it for my first tour. I was like 18 or 19. This is 1999. And I'm driving to Grand Junction, Colorado to do a show. And on the way back, I hit some black ice and total his and I paid the insurance premium to cover, but I felt so bad. But he drove a Saturn. But anyways, this is just, man, this is tight. It's cool to hear where people came from as well. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, yo, we was bad to the bone. Like, we was the riffraff. We were the misfits. We were the rebels, the outcasts, which a lot of us were. And then you see these changes as we get older, because like when I follow Adam and even Tom, they're like, what they're rapping about here is not what I get from them right now in this moment. So this is like cool to like hear, you know, just hear the process and see the different chapters of their life through the music.
Tuesday, new CD out the plastic, ditch school, smoke with.
Yeah, albums used to come out on Tuesdays and not Fridays. The digital era switched all of that. He said that. Get the CD out the plastic. That's a part of the verse. Yeah.
Plastic, Tupac, Biggie, Nas, it's all classic. Every Tuesday, new CD out the plastic.
Yeah, every Tuesday, But on Monday nights, I think at 12 or something, for huge releases, like let's say it's like a M joint or Jay-Z or whatever, you could go on a Monday nights and wait in line to get it a few hours early at independent records. Oh, RIP, independent records. I think the last one is shutting down in Colorado Springs. So sad. But damn, those were the good old days. And they used to have, before digital, right? The breaking ground were these little like CD player things that you could go preview music. When those came out, you're like, oh, I can go listen to it. Like, because you got to remember, as a youth, you know, making $8 an hour, whatever it may be, investing in a $20 CD was a big thing. And then it was 15. Then they were like around 10 to 12. But that was a big thing to invest in. So you're like, every now and then you get a stinker, because not every album was just hot from front to back. So when they came out with those things where you could preview it, you're like, oh, I'm getting this. This is fire. Anyways, damn, him saying getting CDs on a Tuesday brought me back so far. I'm sorry. Let's go. We already listened to his verse, but I'm just kind of, very relatable with these verses. Like, this is...
School smoke, weed, drink till I blasted. Master P was killing it. Lil Wayne was real then. East Coast had it. I locked like you can't get in. I remember the first time I heard Many Men, and I'd still be rapping if there never was an Eminem. Who the f you talking to? Fitter hats and Tim boots. I'll kill any rapper and whoever sent you.
I had a pack of cigarettes and didn't give a I was bad to the bone. Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up, but the rims were chrome. Flat road, just a bunch of hoes trying to see life like the glass half full. Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up, but the rims were
Everybody hurting Nova, giving dirty looks and throwing shoulders. Outside bodegas like Mr. Bommy Coronas, the type to slick a wallet and then flip IDs. Always two middle fingers sticking out a Slipknot tee. And if you met me, you either got robbed or bought weed. The mall rat bumming cigarettes at entrance 3. Skip so much and when I showed up, he just called police, cause I only went to school to sell a beef. I was a menace in a tattoo, choking necklace, stuffing lip gloss in my pocket, shotgun in a stolen Lexus. Reckless, the plug for anything, I did it all. If you can find an ask around to tell you who to call, meet me at the mall, tripping on shrooms, ripping off shoes, twisting up dopes. Everyone, I'm never gonna listen to you. 15-year-old me will put a fist through a dude. From group homes to infamy, you.
I had a pack of cigarettes and didn't give a
Who was that? Who is that? Hello? Who the hell was that? Nova? Nova? Yo, that's a side of Nova I didn't know. I mean, I'm familiar with her work. I know she could rap. I know she could sing. I know she's excelente making the music videos. But she rapping there. Oh, she rapping. Yo, and she set it off on the track. Like, this makes the whole track cohesive. There wasn't a weak link on this track. Not saying I thought she was going to be the weak link, but there's not a weak link. She snapped. And she kind of got a punch. Like, she had that punch. Like, I've seen people punch in music videos, and I'm like, oh, why'd they do that? She can punch. Nova, what are you doing? She had I didn't know that about her. Maybe I probably should dive into more of her stuff too. I'm tripping, huh? You guys? Let me know if there's something of Nova's I should dive into. I didn't know that about her. She has a troubled past. She said group home. So she was in a group home? That's not an easy lifestyle. Sounds like, okay, I'm about to sound like a psychotherapist here, but I was going to say all that aggression and all the things she was only going to school to settle beef, all that aggression leads me to believe that, might have came from being in a group home environment or whatever. But I didn't know that about her. Wow. This is a time capsule piece, you guys. This is crazy. This is crazy as hell.
Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up.
And her voice sounds so good on this track.
But the rims were
Everybody hurting Nova, giving dirty looks and throwing shoulders. Outside bodegas like Mr. Bommy Coronas, the type to slick a wallet and then flip IDs. Always two middle fingers sticking out a Slipknot tee. And if you met me, you either got robbed or bought weed. The mall rat bumming cigarettes at entrance 3. Skip so much and when I showed up, he just called police, cause I only went to school to sell a beef. I was a man.
Yo, think about this, you guys. Think about all the lyrics we heard from all of them. They were menaces. They were outcasts. They were misfits, right? And weren't a lot of us? I know I was, for sure. I don't even know how I'm still on this planet for some of the dumb that I've done. Praise Lord. But this exemplifies how people change too, man. Do you ever see their live streams, how cool Adam and Tom and Nova are? How, like, even seeing, like, the and there's going to be ups and downs. The internet's a highlight reel, right? But even the love you see with Nova and Tom, which I'm sure they argue, they have beef, drama. I've been married 9 years. But it is so crazy to see them be ultra successful. They're independent. They're patriotic. From listen to these lyrics, they was really out there, you know, at least from what I'm hearing here, you know, bro, that's how I look at this. I don't know how you guys look at it, but I'm looking at this because some people might look at it differently. I just see it like, man, look at where they came from and what they've accomplished. She's like, I only go to school to settle beef. Like, I'd get in trouble. I skipped school so much when I showed up, I would get in trouble. That's crazy as hell. But I've been there. I have personally been there, and this is dope. This is super fresh to hear and see.
In a tattoo, choking necklace, stuffing lip gloss in my pocket, shotgun in a stolen Lexus. Reckless, the plug for anything, I did it all. If you can find an ask around to tell you who to call, meet me at the mall, tripping on shrooms, ripping off shoes, twisting up dopes. Everyone, I'm never gonna listen to you. 15-year-old me will put a fist through a dude. From group homes to infamy, you.
I had a pack of cigarettes and didn't give a I was bad to the bone. Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up, but the rims were chrome. Flat road, just a bunch of bows, trying to see life like the glass half full. Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up, but the rims were chrome.
You guys, The Brave 2 is out now, man. This might be this is the joint where I have to actually go finish, because I pre-ordered the album. Tom posted, he's like, you have 24 hours to pre-order this before it doesn't count towards Billboard. And I ordered it before then, but I have not went and listened to the whole album because I knew they'd drop one more video. And they'll probably drop maybe a couple more, but I got to go listen to the album. So next reaction, I probably would have heard the song. But, yo, there's just so much here, too, like the video work. Now, typically, she can make one room just look like this. Like everything was jumping out. I don't know if it's the colors they're using under the car, the colors of the outfits. Tom's outfits are freaking crazy. This dude got the Lil Wayne boots on at some point in here. Yeah. Look at that. He got I'm sure those are expensive. Yo, this dude, and he has those crazy glasses. He got this Gucci like sweatsuit. Like his outfits are mad expensive, bro. He's stunting low key. Anyways, they used 2 rooms for the video, like this room and then that room. But what was ill too is like Nova's putting, and shout out to Nova for the video, but she's putting these words up. Like it's just crazy. Like it's crazy to see how far she's gone with the production of the music videos. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. They all snapped. This was a very, like, I love this hook too. I was really rocking with this hook. The beat though, the beat is just like, it's just a banger. It's just, I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. There's something there, but yo, I rock with this from start to finish. Everyone held their own. Everything was real cohesive. And Nova really surprised me on that last verse. If I'm keeping it a buck, not that I didn't think she'd go off, but it just, I don't know. You know, when you order something on Amazon and you're like, yeah, I really want this. And then you get a little something extra. You're like, that's what I got from her verse. That's what I got from her verse, yo. Anyways, that was tight. Tom MacDonald, Adam Calhoun, and Nova Rockafeller. Chrome, sitting on Chrome. Y'all remember that Master Ace? Anyways, The Brave 2 is out right now, you guys. The Brave 2 is out. Make sure, I mean, I don't know where they ranked on the Billboard with this album, but I know they put in that work. So you guys, go show them some love. Keep supporting them. And, yeah, this is fresh off the presses. And, yeah, let's get it popping. If you rock with my vibe, like, share, and comment on all the content. But, yo, subscribe to the channel. Help a brother out. Yeah, man. Let's get it popping in this mother sucker. Anyways, you know what it is. 40.
Thank you for being some man.
40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boys. 40.
Chee.